Hello and welcome everybody. We have the patch notes for August 28th in AEU. Let's get straight into it. We have a few events, but let's start with the class changes. So here we see Warrior Succession getting some damage buffs. They're not too massive. Heavy Strike 3 going up to 4,100. Last Attack 3,600. Forward Slash going up to 1,700. Very tiny increase there. Slightly larger increase on Prime Spinning Slash to 9,400. Scars of the Dusk going up to 5,600 on the first two hits, and the last attack going up to 7,000. Ground Smash going up to 9,000. Earth Tremor going up to 6,900. Ground Slash going up to 2,700. Very small increase there. Same for the energy attack. Severing Thrust going up a smallish amount to 3,500 and 6,200. Prime Pulverize going up a tiny bit to 2,700 and 3,100. Prime Shield Strike going up a tiny bit to 2,700, 2,500, almost 600, and 4,500. Then we have Prime Counter going up to 4,800. Spin Counter Damage going up to 4,800. Prime Solar Flare going up to 2,800, very small increase there. Seismic Strike going up a bigger amount to 9,400. Frenzied Spear going up to 1,500. And the last attack going up to 2,700. Dusk Slash, first attack going 2,800. And attack 2, 7,800. And then finally Counter Slashed with 2,300, a small increase and a larger increase on attack 2 to 5,600. On Awakening, they've also adjusted the damage. Oh, small note, all of the damage is balanced, so PvP should remain the same. But on Awakening, we have Solar Flare going up to 4,700. Flow Overwhelm, small increase to 4,600. Frenzied Strike going up a small amount on attack 1 to 3,300. Same on attack 2. And last attack going up to 8,600. Merciless going up a small amount to 5,000. Balance Strike going up to 5,000 as well. Flow Hilt Strike going up to 4,200. Grave Digging going up to 5,600. And the Smash Attack going up to 9,200. Pulverize going up to 4,300. Flow Reckless Blow going up to 7,600 and 12,600 on the fully charged attack. Then we have Armor Break going up to 4,900. Chain Heaven's Cleave going up to 5,400 on both attacks. Flow Knee Kick going up to 3,900. And Flow Ankle Break going up to 5,000. Then we're going to go straight into Ranger Succession. Prime Razor Wind going up to 4,000, small increase there. Prime Charging Wind going up to 1,538, pretty much a 38% increase on attack damage. The charge attack going up a bit more to 6,900. Prime Tearing Arrow going up only by 100 on the first attack to 1,800. And the second attack to 4,300. Prime Ultimate Blasting Gust going up to 4,000 and 4,200 respectively. Prime Extreme Charging Wind going up to 1,200 and 1,500. Prime Nature's Tremble is going up to 6,700. Prime Regeneration to 8,100. Binding Arrow to 6,400. And Divine Extra Damage to 2,500. Almost 600. And Squall Shot to 8,300. Then we got Sork Awakening. Turnback Slash is going up a tiny bit to 2,000. Last attack damage to 5,000. Black Spirit Turnback Slash going up a tiny bit as well to 2,000 and 7,100. Soul Harvest going up a tiny bit to 3,600 and 4,800. Grim Reaper's Judgment going up a bigger amount to 9,000. And attack damage on the when consuming shards or during extra charged is going up to 10,600. Black Spirit Grim Reaper's Judgment going up to 12,800. Karshan's Nightmare going up to 5,000, same for the extra attack damage. Flow Soul Reaper going up to 4,700, and Swirling Darkness going up to 6,600 and 7,100. Blade of Darkness going up to 5,100, and the Blade of Darkness effect going up to 928 with max 12 hits. And Flow Cry of Madness, the explosion attack damage is going up to 1,398. Very tiny increase there. Then we got Berserker Succession going up. The Prime Frenzy Destroyer is going up to 4,500, almost 600. Prime Beastly Wind Slash going up to 7,500. Prime Fierce Strike going up to 5,700 and 4,000 on the beast form. Prime Predatory Hunt, going up to 5,300 on the first hits and 9,000 on the last. Fearsome Tyrant going up to 9,600 pretty much, with the last attack going up to 8,200. Prime Ancient Wave going up to 9,400. Prime Devastation to 8,400. Succession Weakling Hunt to 4,300. And Prime Tackling Rock going up to 2,000, and the extra attack damage to 5,200. Prime Storming Beast finally with 5,400 on the first hits, and the knee attack damage going up to 4,000. Then we got Tamer Awakening being buffed. Skybound Stab is going up a tiny bit to 4,100, and the Upward Strike as well. Beast Rampage going up to 3,800 on the first few hits, and then the Flow Intimidations damage going up to 4,500. All Around Spinner going up to 5,300 on all attacks. Cloud Stomping up to 5,600, and the last attack to 3,700. Legendary Beast Dance, the Vermilion Bird's damage is going up to 4,400. Azure Dragon and White Tiger to 4,400, and the Black Turtle going up to 8,000. Then we got Echo's Pierce going up to 5,000, Moonlit Strike going up to 4,700, Flow Ascension going up to 6,500, Howling going up to 531% on the first attack, and then 6,000 pretty much on the second attack. Skyreach going up to 2,800, and the last attack to 5,600. Flow Soaring Strike going up to 10,700. Flow Full Moon going up to 8,600. And then we got Legendary Beast Dance Echo. The Vermilion Bird Attack going up to 4,000. Azuran White Tiger going up to 8,000. And then we got Celestial Slam. The attack damage is going up to 4,700. And the last attack as well. Then we got Musa Succession Prime Divider going up to 2,600, and the extra attack to 4,900. Prime Backstep Slash going up to 3,100. The Blind Slash also to 3,600. Then we got Gale going up to 8,400. Prime Dragon Bite going up to 3,000. And then 1,000 on the Tiger Blade. And Tiger Blade Spin Attack to 1,600. Prime Rising Storm going up to 5,500. Prime Blooming going up to 2,400 and 6,500. Prime Retaliation going up to 1,500, and the extra attack damage for the Retaliation Decapitation going up to 3,800. Prime Crust Crusher, not Cutter, Crust Cutter, going up to 7,900, and the Mountain Divide going up to 6,800. Then we're already at Ninja Main Weapon Succession. We have Prime Shadow Slash going up to 3,500. The Crescent Slash going up to 8,800, and Ankle Cutter to 8,700. Prime Fatal Blow going up to 3,600. Prime Heart Aiming going up to 7,800. Prime Foxclaw going up to 1,900 and 3,900. Black Moonlight going up to 2,500, very tiny increase there, but a bigger one on the Shuriken attack damage to 8,400. Prime Beheading the Dead going up to 6,800, and the extra attack matching it. Blade Spin going up to 9,600, and the extra attack damage to 3,600. Prime Red Rain, the Upward Strike going up to 2,200. Shuriken attack to 5,600, and the Explosion attack to 4,800. Prime Dark Frenzy, the first three attacks going up to 4,100. The Blade attack going to 3,600, and the Explosion attack to 4,100. Then we got Prime Shuriken Flight going up to 7,930, with the extra attack damage going up to 5,600, and the Shuriken Malice going up to 4,500. Prime Evasive Shuriken Malice going up to the same. Prime Smokescreen going up to 5,500. Shuriken Moondive going up to 9,300. Illusion Restraint going up to 2,900. The Ninjutsu Decapitation going up to 5,380 on all attacks. Ghost Slash going up to 4,100, and the Ghost Claw going up to 3,100 and 4,700. Then Awakened Kunoichi getting some love. Halo going up to 4,500. The Saw Spree of Sonan going up to 3,800 on the first two attacks, and the last attack to 6,600. Lunar Dash, the dash attack, and the other is going up to 2,900. Flow Chakram's Rise going up a tiny bit to 6,300. The Half Moon Slash to 2,700. The Lighted Blast going up to 1,800. The Lunar Attack damage to 2,600. Same for the Explosion attack. Lethal Spin Spree going up to 4,200. Flow Pinwheel Fury going up to 3,700. Moonstorm going up to 9,900. Wheel of Wrath going up to 5,000. Flow Indignation going up to 8,900. Lunatic Discus is going up to 10,000. Chain Crash Chakram going up to 5,600. And then we got the Black Spirit Lunar Dash going up to 4,300 on all attacks. And the Black Spirit Sosprey of Sonan going up to 8,800. And then the Black Spirit Chain Crash Saw Chakram going up to 7,500. Then we're going to Wizard Succession. The Prime Multiple Magic Arrows is going up to 5,100 and the extra attack as well. Prime Fireball going up to 6,900. Fireball Explosion Spread 3 going up to 8,500. Fireball Explosion Aerial going up to 6,800. Meteor Shower Aerial is going up to 4,500 and the meteor attack damage to 8,900. Prime Meteor Shower Focus going up to 15,000%. The Prime Lightning Storm High Voltage going up to 9,200. Prime Lightning Storm Strike going up to 7,700. Prime Residual Lightning Combo going to 2,600 and 2,800 on all following attacks. Residual Lightning High Voltage going up to 5,400. Prime Voltaic Discharge Focus going up to 5,300 and the last attack to 11,300. Prime Voltaic Discharge Diffuse going up to 13,800. Then we got Frigid Fog Control going up to 8,800. Blizzard Domain to 5,600. Prime Blizzard Storm going up to 4,800 and the extra attack to 3,200. Prime Earthquake Destruction going up to 18,100. Prime Belide of Destruction going up to 5,700. Voltaic Pulse going up to 8,900. Prime Aqua Gel Explosion going up to 2,800. Prime Equilibrium Break going up to 11,500. And Rain of Fire going up to 4,300 on all attacks. Then we're going to the first nerfs on the Awakening Wizard. The Aqua Gel Explosion is going down to 3,200. Barrage of Water down to 8,700. Magma Bomb to 6,100. Water Sphere going down to 3,600. Flow Aqua Bomb going down to 5,700. Torrential Cascade going up to 6,400. Hellfire going down to 4,700. And the Marg Effect to 2,300. Then we got the Belide of Destruction going down to 9,900. Cataclysm going down to 7,700 and 2,325 on the Marg Effect again. Chilling Wave going down to 4,500 on the first few hits, and then on all hits. Then we got the Black Spirit Hellfire going down to 6,200. Same Marg Effect of 6,325. Black Spirit Cataclysm going down to 10,500 and the Marg Effect again 2,300. And the Black Spirit Water Sphere going down to 3,600. Then we got Witch Succession Prime Magic Arrows also going up 5,300. Prime Fireball 6,900. Fireball Explosion Spread 8,500. Fireball Explosion Aerial going 6,800. Prime Meteor Shower Aerial up to 4,100 and 8,200 on the Meteor. Meteor Shower Focus going up to 9,100. Lightning Storm High Voltage 8,400 up. Lightning Storm Strike going up to 6,800. Residual Lightning Combo going up to 2,600 and 2,800. Then we got the Residual Lightning High Voltage going up to 5,400. Voltaic Discharge Focus going up to 5,300. Voltaic Discharge Diffuse going up to 13,800. Frigid Fog as well, 8,800 up. Blizzard Domain up to 5,600. Prime Blizzard Storm going up to 4,800 and the extra attack to 3,200. The Prime Belide of Destruction going up to 5,700. Prime Voltaic Pulse to 8,900. Aqua Gel Explosion to 2,800 and 8,600. And the Equilibrium Break to 11,500. And here we come to the second nerfs, which is the Awakening Witch. Equilibrium Break going down to 7,700. The Gore's Blessing as well to 7,700. Fissure Wave going down to 4,900. Gore's Blessing to 6,500. Thunderstorm going down to 8,200. Barrage of Lightning going down to 10,080. Voltaic Pulse going down to 5,800. Ket's Ascent going down on that to 5,800, so a loss there as well. Lightning Blast going down to 8,800. Thorns of Denial going down to 3,600 and 4,800. Yoke of Ordeal going down to 5,025 with Gorge Blessing to as well. Then we got the Black Spirit Equilibrium Break going to 9,400 and the Black Spirit Thunderstorm to 5,900. Then we got Dark Knight Succession, Prime Ravage Rake going up a tiny bit to 3,000 and 4,000. Then we got Prime Enforcement going up to 5,300. Wheel of Fortune going up to 11,300. Chemisylvia Slash going up to 7,600 and 15,000. Prime Obsidian Ashes going up to 6,300. Lunacy of Vadir going up to 13,400. Prime Slanted Balance going up to 5,100. Prime Pervasive Darkness going up to 8,700 on all hits. Prime Airstrike going up to 3,200 and 4,300. Prime Twilight Slash going up to 2,300 and 2,100 respectively. Very tiny gain there. Prime Spirit Legacy going up to 8,900, almost 9,000. Then we got Blooming Black Rose going up to 4,800 and 6,700 respectively. Shadow Strike going up to 3,000. Wrath of Vadir going up to 3,100. Unveiling Fate going up to 1,500 and 5,100. And finally, Obsidian Blaze going up to 3,800. Then Striker Succession is going up in damage. Prime Kneehammer going up to 3,600. Prime Somersault going up to 3,900. Prime Hidden Claw going up to 2,700. Prime Crimson Fang going up to 3,200. Prime Fist Fury 4,600 on all hits. Prime Adamantine going up to 4,200. Prime Roaring Tiger going up to 6,300 and 7,500 on discharge. Then we got Prime Wolf's Fang going up to 4,200 and 5,800 when fully charged. Prime Rage Hammer going up to 5,800 and discharge damage to 7,000. Prime Rampaging Predator going up to 4,600 and Prime Skull Crusher to 5,200. Then Guardian main weapon is going, Gatecrasher is going up to 7,500, Merciless Smash going up to 2,500, Pulverization 3,400, Almost Flame going up to 1,700, Almost Circle 3,700, Sturdy Smite 3,400, and Mountain's Echo 4,400. Then on Succession specific, Avalanche Strike going up to 14,600, Prime Savage Hack going up to 4,000, including the last attack. Prime Mountain Slime going up to 10,300. Prime Mutilation 3 going to 8,900. Black Blood Circle Prime going up to 10,200. Prime Boulder Crush going up to 5,000. Prime Black Blood Slaughter going up to 8,900. Prime Beast Demolisher going up to 2,200. Prime Axe Throw going up to 2,600. Prime Claw Reveal to 6,900. Prime Frigid Wind up to 1,800. And Prime Infernal Nemesis going up to 3,400. Awakening also going up on Guardian. So Glorious Advance going up to 4,800. Searing Fang going up to 5,500, 4,800, and 5,500 again. Flow Suppress going up to 9,600. Scornful Slash going up to 7,350. God Incinerator going up to 6,700. Flow to Ashes going up to 8,600. Cleansing Flame to 11,500. Dragon's Maw going up to 14,900. And the Flow Howling's Light damage also increased. Infernal Steps going up to 1,800. Fireborn Rupture going up to 6,300. Scalding Thorn to 4,500, almost 600. Actually, 4,599. Infernal Nemesis going up to 3,300. Frigid Wind going up to 1,700 and the extra attack to 2,300. Awakening Juggernaut going up to 2,700. Black Spirit Cleansing Flame 14,400. Black Spirit God Incinerator going up to 8,900. And the Black Spirit Scalding Thorn going up to 5,750. Then we got Sage actually getting damage buffs on Succession. So we got a Taurus Fist going up to 8,400. Prime Spatial Fissure to 5,100 and 7,200. A Taurus Mark going up to 11,400. A Taurus Energy to 13,500. Prime Spatial Collapse to 13,300. Prime Void Gateways to 5,900. Prime Illusion Expansion going up to 9,000. Prime Rift Storm going up to 8,000 and 5,300. And Dimensional Compression going up to 3,500 and 5,000 on the attack 3. Then Drakania Awakening is getting touched up. Legacy is going up by 5,000, up to 5,100. Fate Beckons going up to 3,500. Hexiblood, Tip of the Scale, going up to 3,100 and 4,700. The Hexiblood Savage Decree going up to 2,900 and 4,900. The Flow Concealed Claw going up to 9,600. The Hexblood Spiteful Soul going up to 6,100 and on the first 2 attacks and the third to 5,100. Extinction 3 going up to 7,500. Flow Obliterate going up to 10,000. Hexblood Sundering Roar going up to 7,350. Hexblood Crackling Flame going up to 5,500. Hexblood Tectonic Slam going up to 3,500. 3,200. Hexblood Stormpiercer going up to 4,100 on the first 2 attacks and 3,600 on the third. Stormwall going up to 1,200 and 3,100. Dragonblood Tip of the Scale going up to 8,400. Dragonblood Savage Decree going up to 1,900 and 5,900. Dragonblood Spiteful Soul going up to 2,600 and 4,900. Flow's Cloud Strife going up to 10,100. Dragonblood Stormpiercer going up to 8,500. Dragonblood Sundering Roar going up to 9,600. A small increase there. Aerial Burst going up to 4,400. Doombringer up to 5,000. Dragonblood Crackling Flame going to 4,200. The Dragonblood Tectonic Slam to 8,200%. Black Spirit Stormpiercer going up to 6,400. The Black Spirit Tip of the Scale to 14,000. And Black Spirit Fate Beckons to 2,600. Then on Musa Awakening, there's more changes. We got the Soul Cleanse. They've added an AP increase effect. This is identical to the increase from Nether Strike. Soul Cleanse, it's been improved to smoothly combo into lateral attacks of Blooming Death, Perilous Waltz, and Soul Shower. Moonlit Blast, they've changed the Sorry Flower's explosion effect from Life Lore and Bloom Burst, and Flow Zechion Field. There we go, let's continue. Moonlit Blast changes Sorry Flower's explosion effect from Life Lore, Bloom Burst, and Flow Section Field to now trigger with Perilous Waltz when using the skill's last attack. They've adjusted the damage of the following skills, again, so more damage buffs. Soul Cleanse going up to 1,500, very tiny increase there. Last attack going up to 2,300. Sorry Flower effect going up to 1,800. Mark of the Moon going up to 4,900, 3,700, and again 4,900. The Death Proclamation damage going up to 8,600. Size Descent 3 going up to 5,900 on the attack 1 and attack 2. Attack 3 to 6,800. Bloom Deluge going up to 4,400. And the Sorry Flower effect again 1,800. Life Lore is going up to 2,700. Sorry Flower effect of 3,005. Moonlit Blast going up to 4,000. And the attack 3 damage to 5,000. And with that, we're going to Scholar. The Absolute Hammer Strike is going up to 4,900. Absolute Dropkick to 5,800. Absolute Hammer Punch going up to 6,300. Absolute One Small Step going up to 5,000. The Absolute Gravity Anchor to 2,800. Absolute Hammer in the Knee going up to 3,100 and 5,200. Absolute Gravity Field going up to 6,400 on all attacks. Absolute Home Run going up to 13,700. Absolute Gravity Press to 7,000. The Absolute Hammer Throwdown. Hammer Down going up to 1,900 and 4,400. The Absolute Attraction going up to 5,500. And the Flow Repulsion and Flow Gravity Storm also deal increased damage as they apply Attraction's damage. Absolute Potential Energy is going up to 7,400. Absolute Hammer Throw to 6,400. Gravity Rush to 4,400. Gravity Gravity Crush going up to 5,300. Gravity Distortion going up to 9,000. Flow Golden Path going up to 1,900. Small increase there. Bigger increase on attack 2 to 8,200. Flow Golden Barrier going up to 8,300. And the Flow Gold Continuum going up to 5,100 and 14,000 on the third attack. Ascension Specific Core Infusion is going up to 5,800. Flow Golden Trajectory up to 9,700. Flow Golden Vines to 9,100. Golden Pillar to 8,400. Hammer Smash to 7,000 and 12,300. Infinite Power going up to 10,700 before fully charged. When fully charged to 15,000. And there we go. Got the thing that was annoying. Attack damage going up to 15,000 and max 12 hits while charging of 3,400. Hammer Spin is going up to 6,000 and attack 3 to 8,400. Hammer Fall to 5,800 and attack 3 to 9,100. The Flow Golden Blockade going up to 9,500. Flow Golden Thorns to 8,900. One Giant Leap going up to 7,900, with the Flow Golden Thunder also dealing increased damage. Golden Wave going up to 7,700. Hammer Rush to up to 3,500. Flow Golden Skyfall going up to 9,600. Attack 2 as well. Black Spirit Hammer Spin is going up to 6,000 on the first 3 attacks and 8,400 on the fourth. Black Spirit's One Giant Leap going up to 7,900. And the Black Spirit Hammer Smash to 7,000 and 17,200 damage. Then we got Dosa Succession, actually gaining buffs. So Prime Cloud General going up to 3,600. Prime Cloud Veil going up to 6,100 on all attacks. Prime Flow Blinding Slash going up to 6,600 on all attacks. Prime Cloud Spire going up to 2,900 on all. Prime Flow Rising Slash going up to 7,200. Prime Flow Twin Slash going up to 5,500. Prime Fog Cleave going up to 5,500 and attack 3 to 7,000%. Prime Winter Squall going up to 2,900 and 8,600. Prime Summer Breeze going up to 4,000 and last attack to 8,100. Prime Taeguk going up to 4,100 and 10,900. Prime Autumnal Blitz going up to 2,100 and 10,900 on attack 2. Prime Spring Frost going up to 3,400 and 9,900. And Prime Four Seasons going up to 2,500 and attack 2 to 11,000. One second, let me grab a drink. Then we got Maegu Succession. Prime Heavenward Dance going up to 3,500. Tiny increase there. Attack 2 to 5,300. Prime Lurking Claws going up a tiny bit to 1,800 on the first 2 attacks. 3,600 on the third. Prime Spirited Away going up to 5,000 and 4,100. Prime Bristling Sparks going up to 6,300 on the first 2 attacks and 7,400 on the third. Fox Flare is going up to 8,700. Prime Flower Shroud going up to 2,500 and 5,100. Prime Soul Tear going up to 5,000. Petal Play to 9,100. Spirit Swirl going up to 6,500 and 5,300. And the Prime Nocturi Dance going up to 6,500. With that, we get to Deadeye. Absolute Quick Draw is going up to 8,200 on regular and 7,200 on Marnie rounds. Absolute Old Switcheroo is going up to 3,800. Flow Pocket Ace damage going up to 7,600. For Marnie, it's 3,500 and Pocket Ace damage to 11,400. Absolute Bullet Storm regular ammo going to 3,500. Marnie rounds to 3,200. Absolute Mayhem regular ammo 3,900. Marnie 3,500. Final Draw regular ammo 6,800. Marnie rounds to 6,000. And Perfect Storm regular ammo going to 2,700 and Marnie rounds to 2,500. Wukong main weapon Ascension. Move out of my way going up to 4,400. Small increase there. To Shreds you say, taking an increase to 5,500. Stretch further to 6,700 up. Stretch further fighting Buddhists going up to 11,600. Smash 'em flat going up to 4,200. Burn to Ash also deals increased damage. Hold it right there, going up to 5,200. The Buddha version to 8,000. Pierce Through going up to 8,000, and the Buddha version to 9,100. Crush to Bits going up to 9,600. Also noting Ignite also deals increased damage due to this. Crush to Bits in the Buddha version going up to 9,600 as well. Explode 'em All going to 4,200 and 5,300. Extend Longer Base going up to 8,900 with the Buddha going to 10,500. Scorch It All going up to 4,900 and 7,000 with the Fighting Buddha to 5,800 and 8,400. Impale Through going up to 13,300 and the Buddha version to 15,700. Unleash Tussada's Gourd going up to 3,600 and also the same when comboed with other skills. It Ain't Over Yet going up to 8,000 and the Buddha version to 10,500. Once again going up to 6,100. Fighting Buddha going up to 5,200. Tormenting Spike going up to 10,500. The Fighting Buddha version to 13,100. And the Shadow Attack damage to 3,000. Upheaval going up to 9,000. And the Fighting Buddha version to 10,600 with the 3,000 on the Shadow Attack. Buddha's Finger going up to 7,400 on all attacks. The Fighting Buddha version to 8,700. And the Heaven's Pivot in Buddha version is going up to 12,700. And again, Shadow Attack damage of 3,000. Then we have some regular class changes. The Ranger Binding Arrow, there was a mention of accuracy. Berserker Giant Leap, they fixed an issue with the when using a skill backwards caused a landing animation and reduced movement distance. Berserker Prime Raging Thunder, there was an issue with the knockdown effect on the last attack was applied in PvP. This is removed. Musa Prime Gale, there was an issue with the description of the evasion decrease effect. Lawn Prime Spring Breeze, they changed so Nimbus Dismount can be activated more easily with the controls during the glide. Ninja Kunoichi, they fixed an issue where the character would display an angry expression even when out of combat. Dark Knight, the Prime Slanted Balance, they fixed an issue where the skill add-ons were not applied. On Shy Tuck and Roll, they fixed an issue where the floor rank could not be comboed after the skill and talent. Shy Over There, they fixed an issue, fixed an incorrect mention of accuracy decrease in the skill description. Nova Excel Swooping Ring, there was an issue where entering Axel with the skill did not grant the casting speed buff. And Drakania Prime Blazing Strike, they've changed the pre-attack animation to be about 20% faster. Then we have the biggest thing next to obviously the class changes that is interesting in this patch. Alan Serbin's Landscape. This will allow you to obtain treasure items from specific monster zones in different zones that are 300 plus AP. Please note that the drop rates for these materials will differ from the original zones, adjusted for factors like monster's density, but we know generally that means the drop rate will be better simply because you're getting it on every mob instead of the specific mobs. So overall, it's added in the top right, which is near the, the top left, near the Agris consumption. So they've added it, well, you can open it by pressing the icon on the top of the screen. They've changed the monster drops in the original treasure zones to include a chance of obtaining paint items for that zone, for example, a History of Ruins paint. Using a paint item via RMB grants the points to the corresponding landscape, and you can use multiple paint items at once by pressing the plus or the button in the top right. Each paint recharges 10,000 points. Activating... oh, okay. You need to just press the plus button. Okay. That's for charging multiple paints. Activating the checkbox in the top right activates multiple versions at the same time. So, for example, you can grind Road Sulfur and Pilaku, get the paints, charge them up, and then go to, for example, Crypt the Resting Thoughts and activate all three. Well, better said, the Road Sulfur and Pilaku at the same time, so you can gain all pieces at once. Here we have some more of the details. So if you hover over it, you will be able you will see your selected landscapes. When Alan's landscape is active, you can obtain treasure materials from the checked zones at a set chance while defeating monsters. 3 landscape points are consumed each time you defeat a monster. When the landscape is active, there's also a chance to obtain an empty picture frame in addition to treasure materials. The empty picture frame is included as an indicator to easily check if Alan's Serbin's landscape is active. However, Alan Serbin's landscape does not apply in the same zone where the landscape is activated, and zones that drop identical items such as City of the Dead and Darkseeker's Retreat cannot be activated simultaneously. So pretty much this means if you activate Histria in Histria, this will not work. It also does not apply in party zones, and it cannot be used while in a party with other adventurers, so grinding at Olin's is off the table. But you can get the paints from Olin's. Items dropped from Alan Serbin's landscape, treasure materials, and empty picture frames are not affected by the item drop increase effects. And they added the Alan Serbin's landscape tag to the menu of the Monster Zone infos. And they added drop information for the Rich Merchant's Ring to the Monster Zone info UI. And they added drop information for paints used to activate the landscape as well. And finally, they changed All's Revelation 2 and All's Revelation 4 lodging to allow one additional level of expansion for each, from level 1 to 2 and from 2 to 3. Then we're going into the items, the Jinbon Wan Dawn crystals, which is the Life XP crystals. These can be transfused and equipped with Prion accessories, similar to the Karazods. For the Jin Dawn crystal, you get 15% Life XP. The central market price is at min 1,800 and max 7,500. 1.8 bill to 7.5 bill. The Bond version is going up to 8% Life XP with a min price of 375 mil up to 1.5 bill, and the Wan going up 4% Life XP to 75 mil min price and 300 mil max price. You can craft them. The Wan is crafted with 1 Essence of Dawn, 30 Traces of Nature, and 500 Magical Lightstone Crystals. 5 Wans will then make a Bon, and 5 Bons make a Jin. So in total, if you want the full set of 6, you will have to pretty much get 75,000 Magical Lightstone Crystal. When you use heating with the Jin Bon Wan Dawn Crystals, you will receive 25, 5, and 1 Essence of Dawn respectively. So effectively, you can get your Essence of Dawn back. Wan Dawn Crystals can also be earned through the following activities. They can be gathered, except digging and water scooping. The Wan Dawn Crystal Life XP is classified as a special resource. And in hunting, which requires a mastery of 901 or higher. With the addition of the Jin Bon Wan crystals, Life XP, the following items have also been removed from the game. This includes the silver embroidered cooks, fishers, gatherers' clothes, trainers' clothes, alchemist clothes, craftsman clothes, sailors' clothes, and fine horse trainers' clothes. They've deleted the silver embroidered clothes and added Life XP gain increase effects to each of the mastery life clothes. So the Life XP gain increase values for sailing, training, hunting clothes that previously had this effect also changed. So here we can see the Life XP gain going up to 40% in the case of Monos equipment at 10, on blue equipment up to 33, and on Logia going up to 28. They also added the cooking time reduction effects to the cooking clothes up to 7 seconds at pen for Monos, 5 at blue, and 4 on Logia. And the alchemy time reduction effects have also been added at pen to 7 seconds, 5 on blue and 4 on Logia. And then the processing success rate has also been added to 40% at pen for Monos, 33 for blue, and 28 for Logia. And finally, the Mount XP increase effect of 40 being added to Monos at pen, 33 on blue, and 28 on Logia. As these items have been removed, compensation has been provided based on the list below. So pretty much silver is in your central market warehouse. Dawn crystals will be in your Black Spirit safe and the mail. So here we can see the silver embroidered clothes will get you a single Wan at +3, 1 Bon at +4, and a Jin at +5. And in the case of the fine trainer's clothes, you get extra Wans, a Bon and extra Wans, and multiple Jins if you have it. Then we get to the Silent Slumbering Origin Defense gear. We have the added new quest, Leveling 8, Breaking the Limits 2, and the Silent Slumbering Orange Defense gear once per family. This is pretty much the Deck Tuvala armor for a Fallen God piece, or Silent Slumbering armor. The enhancement is pretty much the same as the weapons. We do get different stats going up to deck. being shown to us. However, this is purely up to the point, so you can use the upgrades to gain extra evasion and damage reduction. However, the end goal is to convert. Among the rewards listed above, Dawn's and Notorious Gloves can be swapped for other variants of the same item through the following NPCs. So here we get told about the Land of Morning Light Hyung and in Ulukita Barkala. The enhancement success rates and the number of crons required for enhancing Tuvala defense gear from Hex to Deck are shown here. So we have Essence of the Ascent defense gear for the Hex, and then afterwards you have 15 concentrated magical blackstones, 25, 35, and 50, which as far as I know is the same as it was on the weapons. They've also added a new processing recipe that lets you convert Edana's blackstones back into pieces of Edana. So if you heat them, you will get your piece of Edana back. Monster zone wise, for Edana's weekly for the Throne of Etherion, the entry requirement AP is 350. So this is because the balance of Jordine was around 10 Blackstar subweapons. However, this has made the fight more difficult for adventurers using Sovereign subweapons, and since their goal was to make Jordine an approachable boss, they've adjusted his DP and HP so that those with Sovereign subweapons can take on the challenge as well. Weekly for the Throne of Etherion, they mentioned the reduced DP of the monsters by 12% during the quest, and for the weekly Etherion, Jordine's HP has been reduced by 20%, and they've reduced Blackwing's HP in the second boss fight to 30. To make it easier for you to leave the area when you've enjoyed other content after forfeiting the Edana's weekly boss combat, the starting zone for the boss battle has been made smaller, and they pretty much reduced the area of where the Edana weekly boss fight starts. Quest and Knowledge, they've updated the quests that grant the following titles during the Edana main questline, and if you've already completed them, these have been awarded retroactively. This is Witness to the Fall after the Orbita archives records, and True Justice for the Orbita Judgment Day skill. They've also added new voice lines for Ashen Wing during the combat in the Orbita main questline. Orbita Judgment Day, they've also updated the dialogue for Ashen Wing and Enslar during the boss fight. NPC in background, they've expanded the domain for adventurers who have claimed Etherion's throne. There was apparently an issue where adventurers did not benefit from Edana's blessing in certain cases when the monsters were defeated outside of the domain. They've also fixed an issue where Edana's privileges were not applied properly near the border of their monster zones. Throne bearers can now easily tell when they are within their domain by checking the icon above their head, or their character's name. When you're within the Edana's domain, the Edana icon will light up, and when you leave, the icon will turn off. They've also moved the failed Edana NPC in Orbita Castle further away from the subjugation area to allow safer interactions. Then we come to the next update, which is the UI update. They've added a UI inside your My Information, all the way at the back, about all active buffs, where you can effectively see your buff and the base stats. Here we can see example of combat. It shows you your obtainable XP, and then the formula to increase it. You can hover over the detailed categories to figure out how to buff. They've also added options to set the minimum requirements for level, AP, and DP when making the Find Party or Platoon. So minimum level can be set up to 60, the minimum AP up to 370, and the minimum DP up to 440. They've also improved the Find Party Platoon, so adventurers can now apply to parties, even if they are on different servers. And adventurers who don't meet the minimum requirements cannot apply. They've also updated the bottom button on the integrated event UI to display the available action. They fixed some issue where the magnifying glass button appeared in the integrated event UI, even if there was no official webpage linked. They've also removed the event menu from Escape Adventurer Support. They've renamed the horse details menu in the life horse growth info. They added an explanation about the current mount skill gain chance below the skill list in the My Horse info tab. And they added a button to instantly view detailed information for horses harnessed to a wagon. They've also changed so pressing the special login reward in the news window now links to the integrated event window. They added the following text to the training in the life info section. The Pearl horse gear set mount skill gain chance applies only to the equipped horse. They fixed the size and position of the notification that appears in the center of the screen when accepting or completing quests. They reduced the vertical size of the quest acceptance message and moved the quest acceptance and completion messages higher on the screen. They also changed the description text that appears when hovering the mouse over each Edana castle on the world map. And there is another note that the all-in-one preset has been pushed back. It was originally scheduled for today's update, but this has been pushed. Finally, we have modifications and changes, which is just a lot of fixes and fixes generally across the server. There's some fixes for Krogdalo in there, for combos and transfer of the types of horses. Then there was an issue with the stun effect, did not apply in certain situations when fighting Enslar. So the Edana quest fixes, there's some fixes for HP. For Orbital Castle, they fixed an issue where the Orbital Gravelight sometimes deactivated immediately upon a character's death. They also reduced the distance required to deactivate Orbital's Grave of Light when moving away. They fixed some issues where the Black Spirit Consumed Mermaids was awkwardly placed during the Edana main questline. Hakin's Sanctuary, they fixed some issues for the quests as well, same for Nymphomare and the Edana. They fixed some abnormal animation when moving with R&B during certain cutscenes. They also fixed an issue where the next spirit would not spawn in Etherean monster zones if the spirit mechanic was not completed. Fixed lingering abnormal effects after fighting Jordine. Overall, more quest fixes. They fixed issues where transformation scrolls could not be used on shipwrecks near Mogoria's Vel's realm. Fixed an issue where item claim notifications wouldn't appear when another adventurer opened boxes. Wukong Ascension, fighting Buddha's heir, they've fixed it. The Awaken, bringing out the power within knowledge reward is given. Adventurers who previously completed the quest but didn't receive the knowledge can now obtain it by talking to the Black Spirit. They removed the message stating max durability can be restored with the same item for red and violet grade items. This is way overdue. Nobody should ever do this. And then we have some general gamepad and UI fixes and visual fixes for some classes, which includes Maewa on the Ocean Spray, Dark Knight on the face type 4 with metal piercing. Dosa, they fixed an issue where the sleeves appeared awkward on quite a few outfits. Warrior Ninja Striker and Archer Berserker Wizard as well with the ball cap. Then also some Die Part 5 on the Ocean Spray. Female classes fixes on the Ocean Spray. Mystic Kunoichi Maewa Wizard Nova as well with the Edana outfit fixes. They fixed issues for the central market price being shown in the description for Jin and Han Crystals of Ruin. They fixed an issue where max durability for 0 to Tet Edana for restored items was too low. They've increased the max durability. They fixed an issue with the Dark Fog area in the Throne of Edana 10 Challenger battle only shrank for 4 minutes, making the area inside wider than intended. Then we have some more quest fixes, and finally they added the display of auto-fishing time reduction values and fixed missing descriptions for the Grandpa Kron's fishing, Cool Winds fishing, and Dreamlight Starlight fishing rod. Also updated the images of some People of Edana knowledge entries and other effects, and just more quest fixes. Events, we have Imperial Horse Delivery, double the Oblivion Flowers, also a 50% Mount XP and training event. So again, we get the Shining Seals from Liana for rewards, which includes Sikula Course of Training Selection and Tier 8 Horse, once per family. Always available are the Imperial Training Delivery invoices. These you also get more of. You also get the double the Flowers of Oblivion. They've added Horse Emblem, Imperial Steed, and Tier 8 Gold Horses as new exchangeable items, and they increased the family exchange attempts on the Managed Currency window as well. And available to all adventurers who created their family before this maintenance, you will receive 3 Choose Your Horse Gear set boxes via the mail. This is a bit of a shocker. I wonder if they're sellable. Otherwise, this might be a good time to round out sets for your wagons. Then we have Every Place Treasure Zone. This is running August 28th landscape update up to September 11th. So log in every day and grab a paint via the challenge. This challenge can be obtained once per day per family. You also get some Old Moon Fortune Scrolls. Select and use the paint you want to recharge 10,000 landscape points. You can select the Telescope, Upgraded Compass, Archaeologist Map, or Rich Merchant's Ring. Then we have another explanation on how to activate it pretty much. Well, that one came up twice. Then we have the Pearl Shop update with the Blacksmith Shiny Box sale extended for another week. This is RNG boxes. Then we have a new product, the new outfit Lillian. This seems to be a permanent addition in 2 variations, one with stockings and fishnets, pretty much, and a sort of skirt or a bodice. The outfit changes appearance when you hide the cape setting. We know there is a Quadra outfit now for 15% off for 7,400 pearls. Here we can see a little bit more on the details. We have the Lillian outfit set with the stockings, and then the Lillian outfit set for alluring, which is the fishnet. Then we have the Lillian helmet. Then we have the Lillian armor, which is the one with the skirt, so not the bodice. And the Lillian armor alluring with the fishnet. Then we also have the Lillian gloves and Lillian shoes included. Then there is a Leopard Cat Tier 4 currently available. This is available till September 11th for 4,800 pearls. I checked it. It seems to be a... God, I checked it but forgot. Let me check again real quick. It is a, hovering over it, a death penalty reduction pet. It does look really cute. However, a bit surprised about the death penalty reduction pet. Then we have new packs up to September 11th, 30% off for Pick Your Rare Pet Pack. Then we have Training Master Pack, again a typical horse pack for 35% off again. Additional discounts, August discounts, choose your Resplendent Storage Box, 25% off for 337 pearls. Then we have August discount item brand Spellstones, 40% off for 1,200. August discount, choose your skill change coupon for 30% off for 875. Then we have an Artisan's Memory Pack for 40% off. Elion's Tier, 40% off, which includes 10 Elion's Tears and Elion's Blessings. And with that, we have the update completed. There is one more small thing that is a little bit interesting. The art director has been suddenly dismissed. This was in the, well, Korean news. Mr. Kim, who was apparently in charge of the Pearl Abyss for the art department, has been dismissed. There's no real information, except for that PA has pretty much taken strict measures against workplace bullying. It's going to be a little bit interesting if this means with a new art director we might get some different direction. But overall, this could mean a slight different art direction, but it could also just mean that in general it will continue being the current way, but we will see about that.